Can
I mic you up? Is that okay?
Here you go.
All right.
Otherwise, we need
Oh my God.
So cool.
Cool.
Hey, how are you?
How's it? Good, good.
Alex,
thanks.
good to meet you.
How's it? Likewise.
Good, good. It's been going so well. I'm so excited to be here.
Oh, what have you guys all seen?
So much.
a
We've
lot.
seen so much. Yesterday we saw a bunch of mammals. We've seen 4 of the big 5. And then today we saw aardwolves, which was really cool.
Oh, no
yeah.
ways, really?
Yeah, and we
Oh,
saw
that's
secretary birds, lions, everything.
That's cool.
We saw a cheetah. We saw a cheetah while it was eating, like right after it had just caught an antelope. We saw hippos. We saw water buffalo. We saw like 4 or 5 different species of antelope. A lot of cool stuff.
It's
Listen,
been
I'm
really
jealous of the art farm.
Oh,
I
it
have
was
not
so-
seen.
Aardwolves,
So
yeah,
jealous.
there was 1 and 2 little ones
That's,
this
no
morning.
ways,
yeah,
really?
it was wild.
2 babies, yeah.
Yeah, so cool.
Oh, I'm pretty jealous.
I'm so sick.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you guys want to go in and see the birds?
That'd be great. Would you mind
Yeah.
introducing yourself actually to the viewers, because we're live streaming now?
Okay. So I'm new at the whole live streaming thing.
Sure, no worries.
So I'm Kerry Walter and the founder and CEO of Vulture. And you've got to excuse the voice. I've got flu. So it sounds like my voice is breaking. So my apologies.
Okay, you're good.
All right. Okay, so when we go in, the birds, there's 2 that are going to start coming up towards us. And they're quite cheeky, but
Okay.
just like shoo them away.
Okay.
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 They're just very inquisitive.
Okay.
So if you have anything hanging down or whatever, they're probably going to go for that.
All right, so should unequip this?
Yeah.
You're,
All right.
Otherwise, it's
Take the
cool if
comb
you're not
off.
scared of them.
Oh, you put in your cargo pocket.
So it, yeah.
Got you. Good-
So
good comms.
you know, they're like naughty kids. At the
Yeah.
end of the day.
Right.
So shoelaces, anything like that.
All right.
But it's they're not going to hurt you again.
Okay,
All right.
perfect.
Cool.
All right, dope.
All right.
Let's do it.
Right.
Okay.
Wait, we're gonna go inside, chat. Let's go see.
Okay. So Cape vultures are Southern Africa's only endemic vulture species. There are only about 4,500 breeding pairs left. They are the flagship species for Southern African vultures. And they are our heaviest vulture species in the country.
Oh, he's sliding.
This is crazy.
So
That's bro from the fence.
they're pretty cool. Okay, we can go closer. So what we're going to do is, and this is the guy that's naughty. So that's why he's coming to check us out. And if you want real close-ups,
Yeah, you can.
he's very happy to do close-ups.
Oh,
Oh, he's checking
Oh.
us. Yeah, and you can pick up feathers and up there, seriously, just like kids.
Wow.
So a little bit about them. So their wingspan, so if you can imagine, if you guys open up your arms like this, and if you imagine from tip to tip,
what do I got?
their
Like 5 feet.
wingspan is 2.65 meters.
Chat.
So you have a bigger wingspan. So let's say I'm going to stand here.
Yeah.
It's 1, 2, and that much.
Oh,
That's
So
how big, when they open up their wings,
that they
is-
are.
That is how
Wow.
large their wings are. So they can weigh up to 11 kilograms. I'm not quite sure what that is. So they are pretty big birds.
Yeah.
And because they are so large, they're very different to other birds in that they don't flap in order to stay airborne. They use thermals. So they use air currents, hot air rising, in order to keep them up. So have you guys ever done any flying, like microlight flying, paragliding?
I parasailed once.
Okay, and I'm sure you've flown kites or anything like
Yes.
that?
Yes.
It's exactly the same. How do we keep them up? And it's through hot air rising, which is pretty cool.
Oh.
And that is how they fly.
So they don't actually flap their wing.
They don't flap. So what they do when they become airborne is they run. You can imagine like an aeroplane, where you're going on a runway and you know you're getting speed and then taking off. It's exactly the same. So these guys are running, and they kind of leap in the air, and then it's the hot air rises that pushes them up.
20 pounds is so heavy. That's wild.
So it's pretty cool. And then if we go closer, so Cape vultures are cliff nesters. So what we've done here, so firstly, sorry, these are all non-releasable birds, and that's an important aspect. So what Vulture does do is, part of our work, what aspect is we do extensive vulture rehabilitation, but only about 60%, 50 to 60% of those individuals can be released back into the wild because of their permanent disabilities. Now those permanent disabilities are from energy infrastructure, from flying into overhead lines. They end up breaking wings, legs, other body parts, and they cannot fly again. But what's so unique about this project, and there isn't another project of its kind in the world, is that they reproduce and their offspring are then released back into the wild.
Wow, okay, got it.
Okay.
And that's what makes this just such an important project, because every single one of these birds, if you look here, and there's about 70 odd individuals, every single one of them has been taken out of the wild due to majority, 90% due to energy infrastructure.
Right.
But where the hope comes into it is that their offspring will help contribute to preventing their species extinctions.
That's amazing.
And so
Wow.
it's giving them a second chance, and although they can't fly and they can't obviously enjoy freedom again, they're still I think the most rewarding and important thing that these individuals can be doing.
Yeah.
So Cape vultures are cliff nesting species, which is why we've built this beautiful rock wall.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And the reason for that is we want the chicks to be imprinted on what is natural.
Oh, there's chicks there.
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, like eggs.
Yeah. So we can
Oh,
go
and baby
closer.
vultures. Oh, I didn't even notice.
So we're gonna go
So
much
cool. It's like
closer.
a infinite vulture
Chad,
glitch.
you just heard about the work that they do here on your six leg? He's following you.
There are. And we can go quite close. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna hug this side, because what we don't want to do is go near Percy. Now Percy is probably the most famous vulture that we have. He was hand raised and imprinted from 10 days old, and I used to take him to schools. And the idea of that was to change people's perceptions and mindsets as to, you know, how we see vultures. And an imprinted vulture is just like an imprinted lion. It becomes a very dangerous animal. So Percy has no fear for us. And so if we go too close to him, he'll come and attack us, because that is his nesting spot at the bottom.
Which one is Percy again on the left?
Percy's at the bottom. And the purple mark is because we've done health checks on them. So they don't normally have purple marks. That is so we mark them that we know tomorrow we don't have to do them again. But Percy's at the bottom here, and he's the one with his head down.
Oh, I thought there was two vultures. Or it is two.
So that's Percy, and that's his mate. Vultures are really awesome. I think we can learn so much from them. They are monogamous, so they pair for life. They select their own mates, just like us human beings. And so once they have chosen their mate, they are with that mate for life.
Wow.
So what happens in the wild, should something happen to one of their mates, very much like people, they can find another mate, or they can live without a mate ever again. It's very much like us. But these are babies. You can come quite close. Hi, little babies. So that is a 2.5-month-old vulture chick.
Wow.
When they hatch, they can fit in your hand. They are that small. And every second day, they double in size.
Wow.
And in 5 months' time, they are fully grown, same as the adults. And 4.5 months, they fledge. They leave the nest for the first time. Vultures are pretty cool, as I said, because they rely on hot air rising and thermals. You don't have to teach them how to fly. So you can imagine in the wild, they're on a cliff like this, and they're just step off as a baby. When I say baby, a 4.5-month-old chick, open up their wings, and they glide up.
Damn, no tutorial, nothing. They just go right into it.
Exactly, which is very
Could
cool.
fly immediately off the rip. That's so tough.
Chat, you guys have heard about the work that Vulpro is doing. We're at $1,060 raised so far. Thank you guys so much. Brody, Lars, Sarah, Liz, Sano, Savannah, Lulia, David, Ella, Tyson. Thank you guys for donating today to support the work that they're doing. It's so cool.
And okay, let's talk about the threats. I think this is what's
Yes.
important. So firstly, for everyone who's listening in, vultures are the fastest declining bird species in the world. Okay, so compared to all other species, these guys are facing a huge crisis. And South Africa is no exception. In fact, some vulture species, like in the likes of Kruger National Park, I'm sure a lot of your listeners have heard about Kruger National Park. They estimate in the next 4 to 5 years, vulture species could go extinct. And the reason for that is there's poisoning. And one of the big things is sentinel poisoning. And that goes hand in hand with rhino poaching. Poachers want to come in and basically poach rhinos for rhino horn. But what they do is they want to come in and notice. And vultures are the first ones to signal that an animal has died. Whether that animal has died from predation, poaching, or disease, what they do is they're all thermal above in the sky. It's called a kettle of vultures, thermaling above. And your wardens, your rangers are now using vultures as indicators to dead animals. And then they go in and they investigate. The poachers are aware of that and they're trying to now eradicate the skies of vultures. Hand in hand with that is they're also seeing financial gain to vultures. Vultures, African vultures, not our American vultures, but African vultures have a very, very poor sense of smell. So they rely 100% on their eyesight, and their eyesight is phenomenal. They can see 6 kilometers away from them, which is incredible. And because of that, your witchcraft believers, your St. Gormers believe that they are clairvoyant and can see into the future. So if you sniff the brain of a vulture or you sleep with the skull under your pillow, you can end up gambling, winning the lotto, national lotto numbers, etc. So they are used for their supposed clairvoyant powers.
Wow, that's wild.
And so when there's a poisoning, they're chopping up the heads and whatnot. So these guys,
That's sick.
highly sought after.
They can see 3.7 miles away.
That's nuts.
3.7 miles away. I know. I just processed you said kilometers too. That is wild.
It's insane. So, you know, the threats that these guys are facing, and then of course, energy infrastructure, we're always wanting electricity. And with electricity, just like you guys in the States have collisions with bald eagles, with condors, with the other vulture species, the same thing happens to us. And so that is also, those three are your biggest threats that make up the reason why vultures are kind of being decimated in Southern Africa, which makes a project like this even that much more important in order to prevent the extinctions of the species. Vultures in particular, South Africa is the stronghold. They're already extinct in Namibia as a breeding species, in Zimbabwe as a breeding species, and so your stronghold is in South Africa and Botswana. They're also extinct in Swaziland as a breeding species. So their historical range is becoming smaller and smaller, which makes projects like this and the work that we're doing here at Shamari to bring them back even that much more important for the species. Yeah, what else?
This is so cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is incredible.
That's so dope. It's so
Could we
cool.
go get a shot of them over by
Yeah.
Absolutely. So this enclosure, so I think it's important for everyone to know we are not a zoo facility at all. We're a 100% conservation facility, so the enclosures are huge. And what we do is we want to give the birds as bigger enclosure as we possibly can, where they don't feel like they're confined. So we provide as big a space as we possibly can, but within safety.
Yeah.
So the big thing, because they're so heavy and because they have such massive wingspans, the bigger and the larger you go, if they end up getting speed, they can injure themselves.
Is this the naughty one?
73.
That's another, yeah. But if you guys do, if you look at the one behind you, look at the eyes.
This one?
Yeah, you can go down on your haunches, you should be fine. And when they reach 7 years age, their eyes go yellow. So if you look at the younger ones, the eyes are kind of a light brown.
Whoa.
And as they reach 7, their eyes go yellow. And the older they get, the eyes go almost like an opaque yellow. And I always believe that their eyes, you can almost look into their souls, and the wisdom, the absolute intelligence in their eyes is just mind-blowing.
Does that affect their vision at all when they turn yellow? Are they still able to see as good?
I think, yeah, 100%. They can see as good, and I think it's just part of their colouring, saying, you know, they're sexually mature now, they can select their own mates. It's just part of the aging process, I guess, like I'm going grey at the end of the day. I think, you know, it's all part of it, but they just have, I think, the most spectacular eye colour.
Beautiful.
It's so cool.
And I don't know if you're able to really zoom in and get a really good close-up of the eyes, but you know, if you think about it, all these guys were free flying. So they've seen just about anything and everything with regards to travel and the world. What?
Oh my God. Was that close to me? It felt.
About, wait, another one's coming, another one's coming. Whoa,
Whoa.
attack.
Oh, what? That I kind of felt that.
That was pretty close.
Wow. Okay, so we're in a potential no-fly zone. I should move. That's felt crazy.
That was crazy.
Wow. I think I had no idea that it takes. They're released in the wild when they're full grown. It's like 4 to 5 months.
4 to 5 months, yeah.
Wow, that's so much faster than I would have ever thought.
And success rate, and this is what's scary, from egg to adult is 5% survival
In the wild?
in the wild,
Wow.
which is insane.
Yeah, that's wildly low.
So the first year, we've just done a study, about 50% of them die in the first year.
Wow.
And the second year, another 20%. And so it ends up only 5% that actually make it to this age, which is terrifying.
Yeah.
And then what I'm hoping, you know, part of what we want to do at Vulture is to change, as I said, how people see it, and to get people to more support them and to become emotionally connected. And I think with you guys standing here, there's a lot of belief that vultures smell. And I mean, you guys standing here and there isn't a really horrible or pungent smell. In fact, wild dogs have a worse smell. I don't know if you guys have smelled wild dogs.
No, not yet.
It is the worst smell. Okay. But a lot of people believe vultures smell and they don't. And if you're standing here in the enclosure and there isn't a smell of rotten meat or anything decaying or anything like that, and they're incredibly clean. So what they do is after every meal, they'll actually go and bath. So with you guys standing here, you can see not one of them has blood anywhere around them, which I think is so important to note. They are absolutely meticulous in cleanliness. And I always like saying when I give educational talks is how many of us go and bath after we've eaten? And yet they do.
Right.
You know, I mean, we have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We don't go and bath every time.
No.
Granted, they only eat twice, 3 times a week, but after a meal, they'll go and bath.
Wow, that's crazy.
you want to give that one this?
Can I feed it this?
100%.
Feed
Go
it to
for
her.
it.
Like this?
She is
Yeah, just go on your
so
haunches
cute.
so they're not.
Okay,
You
wait.
can go a little closer.
Okay, wait.
He's checking you out.
Right here, you want. What is this a feather of?
Also his, it's a primary feather.
Oh, so they just eat their own feathers.
No, they don't. They don't eat it. They play with it. You can also try a stick here, and you can
Okay.
try any of them.
Sometimes even a shoe will do.
You down or no?
You can go closer. Go closer.
Okay. Right here.
I think
No?
he's more interested in the camera.
No?
No, there
Right
you
here?
go.
Oh! There it goes. Yeah.
Oh,
He's
Oh.
what's he doing?
building a nest for you.
You want this too or no?
Wait. Give that one as
Wait,
well.
I gotta give it a toothpick like W Micro would.
No, he wants you to give sticks. He wants to build a nest for you.
Oh, okay, wait.
Okay, let me get more sticks for you.
Oh God.
Here he goes.
Here you go. Right here. Oh, it's just like me. See, I got.
Yeah, he's just like you.
Wait.
You're matching.
You go. Wait,
He wants sticks, not feathers. He's over. Let me get you more sticks.
wait. Are we collabing? Are we collabing on a nest right now?
So it's not their breeding season now. So we're actually at the end of their breeding season, but they're still bold.
When is their breeding season?
From May, it's in our winter season, your summer season. Well, it's using some food
Here, you wanna
to
try?
build. So it's from April, May to the end of October.
Right here. Yeah,
Here we go.
that could go.
Building
Yeah,
it.
Yes, very nice.
and then maybe add that one on top, or on the side,
Oh my gosh.
and then here we could break this one up, and do. You want to do that one too? All right.
So you can see they can be really, really gentle.
And then here's a big one. You get a foundation going. Yeah. Right there. It's too little. Okay, wait. What about this one? That one's more thick. I feel like you could do. No. Thinner. Here, this is like in between. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
the big
That
one.
makes.
Was it? I mean, this has to be expensive alone. Like all this.
So sick.
So this enclosure is valued at probably over 3 million rand. And that rock face is actually used, if you feel it, if you go up to it, and we can go over there and feel it, it
Yeah.
actually feels like proper rock.
Okay.
But it's used with
Wanna get some
cement,
bigger
so
ones?
the actual framework is metal
Okay.
and chicken mesh to get the lay of the rocks, and then it's cemented in, and then Mike Bay, who makes it,
Okay.
he's also a rock climber, so he understands how cliff ledges and things are supposed to look. So he'll come in and carve
Right.
things into the cement, and that's and it
And then to paint it to make it look right.
exactly. It's huge. It's huge.
So much fun.
But it's, we really try and provide housing that looks
Wait, too
as
big or-
natural
I got other
as
sizes
possibly
too.
can.
Gilbert, you want to come on this side?
Is that this size?
He's so cute.
Here.
Oh, I guess you have his face.
So expensive.
Whoa.
What you want?
Whoa.
You want a shoe?
So it's US dollars.
Oh.
US
Whoa.
This enclosure is
could have
like
that.
173,000 US dollars,
That's a lot of money.
which lines up. I mean, that sounds.
I think he's trying to farm a
like
different
cost us
material
more
here.
Oh,
in the US
okay.
as well,
Thank
so
you.
Maybe a little
That's
bit more
fine.
expensive.
Yeah, it's and we wanted the roofing. We have used shade netting before, but the shade netting
How
doesn't
about a stick instead? You want the forces?
Doesn't last. There's a lot of maintenance.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, no.
Not.
so-
Oh no, I think he wants a boost.
You know, we
No,
did
maybe-
this, and that's why you've got all the poles
Leave it
internally,
over here.
fortunately. But for an enclosure this
I mean,
size, you can get away
You could
from
you could
having
check this
internal
out. I mean,
poles.
they're beat, bro. I got this though. No, are we over the wood? Okay, I'll just put that right there.
Chat, we're at $1,599 raised. Jalen, Kaz, Ahmed, Trevor, Gerardo, Matthew, Jesse, and Sophia. Thank you guys so much for your donations. If you want to donate to the work that Vulpro is doing that Carrie has been explaining, there's a link pinned in both of our chats. Would really appreciate that.
You really want your shoe
Laces.
or the
Oh.
laces?
Shoelaces.
Oh no.
Just watch.
Get my ankles.
Hey, yeah, they're not very scared of me either. I'm just saying.
I know.
I can't think about it.
Can you hear the chicks?
That's the sound of the
That's
baby
sound
chick.
of the chicks calling wants food. Feed me.
He's obsessed.
Oh.
You could,
No, 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 no.
So how many birds do you have here?
At Shamwari, we have over 200. And we would like to, so our hope, for any of you who are keen to donate, we do need to build another enclosure like this. We've got, at our other facilities in Hartbeespoort, we've got another 38 birds which we need to move for captive breeding. But this enclosure is kind of maxed out now. And so we're needing to do exactly the same at one of the other locations at Shamwari.
Anyway, thank you for the 25.
So this year we managed to produce 30 chicks,
Wow.
which was
Congratulations, that's
huge. Yeah.
amazing.
We were very, very chuffed. And every year we just keep building more and more. And then what we're doing, Jamie, do you want to get a tracking device?
Yeah.
So I can show them. So what we're doing is every chick, before they're released, we are putting a tracking device on them. And that is to monitor, firstly, the survival. You know, that whatever we're doing is having a positive impact on the birds and that we're not just breeding and putting the birds out and they're dying. So we're monitoring survival, integration into the wild colonies, movement and behavior. And we're busy writing it up. And we're busy analyzing all that data. But we are definitely seeing that the success is on par with the wild. Movement is on par. And in fact, through our tracking that I've just seen, yesterday, last night, I tracked the birds. And releases, so 2023 chicks that we released last year have done a full circle where they went foraging, they moved around, and they're actually now back.
Oh, how cool.
Oh, okay, so that's what he was talking about earlier back at Shamwari.
Yeah.
The ones that you got released went and did, he said, a whole tour of South Africa.
Exactly.
And then came back here.
And it's
so sick.
absolutely amazing.
That's amazing.
And to me, that's a further success. I mean, they're surviving, but not only did they come back, they have brought about 50 odd wild birds back with them.
Whoa, no way.
And Shamwari,
Genetics.
yeah, so Shamwari hasn't had wild birds for 30 plus years.
Yeah.
And so now they're starting to come back,
Oh, that's amazing.
That's so
which
cool.
is very cool. So these
trackers.
trackers, yeah, these are satellite trackers, and they're
Tech.
10 grams. Sorry about that. Very, very light.
Are they solar?
Solar panels.
Cool.
And they sit on the back of the bird, just like this. So they go around the hip joints. And they sit like that. And it takes 5-6 minutes to put on, and that's it.
It's like an AirTag chat.
Tag.
How much does the tracker cost?
So one of those, including service fees for a year, is 12,000 Rand.
Okay.
We're gonna convert her.
Yeah, chat. What is that?
It's not bad at all. These aren't the golden standard ones, but they actually work
700
really, really well.
US.
700 USD.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Because you buy the hardware and then it's a yearly subscription. That's
Exactly.
like how much?
So that's about $500 a year.
That's really not terrible.
Yeah.
Great.
So they're pretty cool, and it's something very nice. And what we do is, if people do sponsor, you can name your bird.
Yeah.
We can give you updates, and
Wow.
you can also, see their tracking and stuff. So there's something tangible that if anyone wants to sponsor trackers, that they do get out of it as well.
That's awesome.
That's so cool.
Love that.
And so they can stay up to date with where it's going, how it's doing, if it's surviving. That's fire.
Yeah.
Advanced UAV, because that's better than just regular UAV.
Orbital VSAT and a heartbeat sensor
Yes.
in one.
I think it's worth mentioning that it's aided in rescues as well.
Yeah. So from a rehab perspective, when we do release, obviously, depending on how many birds and how many trackers we have, or the finances that we have, we try and put as many on them on rehab birds. And again, it's to look at survival rates and integrations and stuff. For us, it's important that anything we do has a positive effect on the birds, and that if we need to modify or change any of our work, we can do that. Sorry about my voice.
Oh no,
it's
you're
all good.
fine. We're at
No worries at all.
$1,730 raised. Dalen and Logan, thank you guys for your donations. Wait, yeah, T-pose adapt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Go
yeah.
over. Yeah, hit a T-pose.
To kind of put it in perspective a little bit,
That
chat.
is so crazy.
The wingspan.
But I don't know where this is from.
Yeah, put this on my
It's a primary feather.
Here, you
so
T-pose.
primary feathers, you guys know primary feathers? They're flight feathers.
Well, if you could explain it to them, that would be great.
Two same size. Oh, wait. Here,
So
try it.
primary feathers are the very, very long feathers that the birds use, that we can really actually see with the birds. So if you look at the birds lying down, it's these nice long feathers that you see.
On the very back, the
on
black
back.
ones?
So you've got your tail feathers, and
Yeah.
then you have, sorry baby, those very long ones right next to the tail feathers.
Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about.
Those are the primary feathers.
And that's how you measure its wingspan?
Yes, from tip to tip. So when they open up their wings, exactly, tip to tip.
Cool. Wow, this is incredible. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Do you guys want to see the Egyptians?
Yes.
Yeah,
please.
that'd be dope.
So a story about the Egyptian vultures. You guys did a story with Wilbert Sanctuary
Yes.
with Daniel Cohn.
Yes.
So what we would like to do here, we have a very ambitious project, is Egyptian vultures are extinct as a breeding species in South Africa. And our ambitious project is to bring them back from extinction as a breeding species. So with the help of Wilbert Sanctuary, we have our first pair, which is very exciting. And we hope next year they'll start breeding. So I'm sure Daniel would also be super keen to see how they're doing. So we have one adult female directly from Wilbert Sanctuary, then a younger male that came from San Diego Zoo, with that one of those birds being on loan from Wilbert Sanctuary.
We were all just there, like
We
a
were
month
just
ago.
there. We were just
The
there.
San
And
Diego
World
Zoo.
Bird Sanctuary is the one we were just talking about on the way here.
Oh,
Missouri one.
where you could go fly all different types of birds.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Let me go and show you those ones.
Yes,
They're pretty cool.
Perfect. That'd be great. So chat, the stream that I just did at World Bird Sanctuary in September, we met that Egyptian vulture named Oasis. That organization has sent birds here to help release them back
That's
in the wild.
a
Yeah,
tough
it's
name.
actually crazy.
Oasis.
Oasis, yeah, it's very cool name.
Okay. Well, you guys see that?
Oh my gosh, I love them.
Oh, this is my favorite bug.
Really?
Yes, of the
Nice.
millipede.
Yeah, I love them. Sorry, quick
No, that's
detour.
cool.
Giant African millipede chat. Look how cool they are. They're so huge. Here you go.
Right?
Oh, so brave, dude. You're like actually just no hesitation whatsoever anymore.
I mean, we did it already. Okay, wait.
He's moving.
He is.
Yeah, nice.
No, we did it on the first day, and the first day when we tried it, I was freaking out a lot more.
So
I showed you guys a video, but it doesn't feel like anything. It is crazy because not that long ago, there's no chance I would have ever voluntarily stuck my hand out to have millipede just.
So quick, even quicker than the poop shot. I was like, here you go. Hi.
You did it too, remember? It's not
Yeah, I
bad.
got them.
Like it feels crazier in my head than it actually is, or it felt. Whoa.
So that's not him. We're going to go over there. That's a step buzzard that's going to be released soon, and I'm sure when you go through with Lisa, she's going to show that. So he's just using our one enclosure.
What's his name?
He's a step buzzard
Oh, okay.
that's come in for rehab, but he's going to be released soon. So this is our second Egyptian vulture enclosure. We've just got one pet, which is
See them. Wow.
So you think this one? Whoa.
so the white one is the adult. And then the one on top, which is like a motley color, that is the younger one.
And which one came from Wilbur?
The
The old
one at the bottom, yeah, we can go this side. So
You
they
think he
might
knew
fit in.
Oasis?
He's very dirty. I don't know why he has not bathed. Or she, should I say.
Chad, check
needs
this
a-
out.
They said, ooh, they're pretty. Yeah, Chat, they look very, still vultures, but they look very different, right?
And you know they are known as Pharaoh's chickens because they are incredibly sacred species.
I just learned that in September. I didn't know that one before. That's so funny.
And you heard about, I mean, these guys are super, super intelligent. You've heard how they use a rock to open up ostrich eggs?
Yeah, tell
No,
them
no,
about
I
it.
didn't hear that. What happened?
So they're one of, they're just amazing because they've learned to use tools in order to forage, basically. So what they do is they'll pick up a rock. It's got to be the right size rock, okay? And they'll put it in their beaks and they'll throw their head back and throw it onto the ostrich egg repeatedly until it cracks open.
Wow.
Tools.
So they're just,
They use
they've
tools.
learned to be resourceful and just loot up,
Absolutely.
and they use that to get into the ostrich egg
Exactly.
to scavenge.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
So they're incredibly, incredibly intelligent birds. And we hope that these two will mark our founding population of our future reintroduction program.
That's amazing.
These are the first two to
First
start.
two, the
That's
start.
sick.
Yeah. So very, very ambitious project.
Chat,
And
we're
it-
going to switch the lens. You're going to get flashbang really bad. Okay, don't panic.
Yeah, 1 second. Is the breeding generally the same? Like 4, 5 months it takes for a baby to grow? Or
These are much quicker. Also, your large vultures will only have one egg per pair. These guys can have 2 or 3 per,
Oh,
per
okay.
pair. Very much like chickens. I guess that's why they're called Pharaoh's chickens.
Okay.
And so breeding season is shorter, but they will start later than the other species.
Are there any other things, like aside from physically being able to tell, that make it different than the vulture species we saw over here?
Look, every vulture species has its unique role, and so these guys they hunt little invertebrates. They scavenge. They use tools. So just I think from an intelligent perspective, these guys far surpass many of our other, I'd like to say, griffin vultures. So it's Cape vultures, but they also used to be called Cape griffins.
Okay.
These guys breed in like crevices and caves and little hollows, so that is why we've kind of used the back of the breeding wall, and so we've just used it where they can make their own little nest. So they use these like little overhead ledges. Very, very dirty nests compared to the capes. Capes will use sticks and nesting material to make really nice nests. These guys, they take all their food there. Skulls, snake skins, You name it. They frogs. They take just about anything and everything to their nest. They do not know about housekeeping, but that's the way they like it.
I feel them on that though. I get that. So yeah, they're higher elo, chat, higher ranked, just from an intelligence standpoint. Jazz, Shelly, Sam, Chrissy, and Brianna, thank you for the donos. We're almost at $2,000 chat for Vulture Pro. The link is pinned in both of our chats, so you guys can donate to everything that they're doing over here, all the work. These are the Egyptian vultures. This is 1 and 2 that they're starting to repopulate
really crazy
South Africa with.
Yeah.
And we were on the other side. What was it? The species called?
Cape vultures.
Cave vultures.
Cape vultures.
So sick. So thank you everyone who's been donating and showing love in the chat. It's so cool.
Nice. Wow. That's very cool. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, I don't know the conversion.
That's a tough conversion. I have to use Google.
Wow.
So cool. And
So in time, we hope to do the first release here at Shamari, which would be pretty epic.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
You take pictures?
yes.
Good, okay.
Wait, I
I'll
got it.
send it to Daniel.
Yeah.
And Kayla, my wife, big Vulture fan.
Okay. So out of all the vultures we have, these guys, we want to wrap them up in bubble wrap and protect them, and nothing can go wrong with these guys.
Right.
Yeah.
So we've just done their health checks, and they are in really good condition. Happy birds.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Thank you so
So-
much
Yeah.
for showing us everything and teaching us so much. Chad, what did you
Yeah,
what
this
were
was
you
so
thinking?
cool.
Isn't this so cool?
We got to come here and go inside the enclosure over here, chat.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. That's like not, yeah.
I collabed on a nest with bro kind of for a second. We were building it out with the crepe vultures. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Learned a lot.
What's your favorite fact?
Their eyesight, like how far they could see.
3.7 miles, right?
3.7 miles.
Yeah. So they just like sit on top of height and they could scan everything, and then they don't even fly. They just hit it at the right angle and then they go loot it up.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then, you know how they see that far? They have muscles in their eyes. You know how we have lenses?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They have lenses too, but their muscles just squeeze the lens so they can see a lot further.
Oh.
Yeah, so,
So-
it changes.
Damn, so they could just switch from default to like an 8X
Yeah,
and
like
just
ACOG.
punch in, boom. Hold on, I'll be right back, y'all. And then they bring it back to the nest.
You know, it's like the sniper scope with the iron sights and the zoom on it. When they swap back and forth, same thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Vultures can do the same thing, which is crazy.
That is insane. And how fast they grow, too.
Yeah.
To when they're released,
They grow quick.
from the moment they get here.
They double, you said they double in size every 2 days
Every 2 days.
as they're growing. That's crazy to think about. Chat, imagine doubling in size every 2 days. GG's.
You guys need to come back during
How
breeding
fa-
season,
Yes.
How-
because that's very cool.
Yeah.
That's your cute moment.
How long would it take to be a full-grown human if you grew at the rate of a vulture?
Oh, that's a good question.
Like
50 days?
few, like yeah, a month, 2 months,
Mine would
imagine,
be 50 days.
right?
50?
Right.
You think? I think it'd be less.
2 pounds a day?
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
is that the calculation?
Two,
I think it would double every day.
no, double every 2 days.
Double every 2 days. Oh,
I don't know.
that's exponential. That'd take you like a few weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be a couple.
increasingly exponential growth. That's so cool.
Amazing. I think, did we hit 2K? Hold on, let's see.
Oh no, because it would go
waiting
to
on the
2, then 4, then 8,
Yeah.
then 16.
It should only be like 3 days.
Yeah,
update. That's why I was like, yeah, I don't think.
and you're already too tall.
yeah. 3 days, you're full grown, ready to go.
There's a what's the exponential growth math equation? You got this.
Can you be a little bit more detail? What exponential?
It's you're astrophysicist. You should know that.
Oh, wait, yeah, okay, hold on.
$1,949 from B and Chris.
Exclamation
Thank you guys
point
for
in.
donating. Very
And then
close to
exponential growth.
$2,000 to actually we're
It's
$1,949. Amazing. Thank you guys so much. for
why?
donating. The link is pinned in our chats. Get it to 2K. We're so close there.
Y equals mx plus b.
I think that's geometry.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
That's Pythagorean theorem.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
lost me
He's
there.
got
I'll find it. Like I'll calculate it. I'll add it up later. Yeah, I'll add it up later.
All right, great.
No, thank you so much again. This was
Pleasure,
so cool.
guys. What's next in store for you guys?
So we head back to the lodge, and then we're coming back to the Wildlife Rehab Center today.
Okay.
And then there's a sunset game drive tonight,
Oh,
and then we
nice.
head out tomorrow.
Oh, quick
trip,
visit, eh?
Quick visit, yeah.
Yeah.